Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Jurassic World Indoraptor Rampage at Lockwood Estate. Once again, we're continuing the series of I'm just going through my closet and building all of the sets that have been accumulating for a while, and this is obviously one of the bigger ones. Just a little over 1,000 pieces. You basically have a half of a house, and then all the action that ensues when a flock of dinosaurs are rampaging. Alright, so let's not waste any more time and jump right into this. There's our bags of parts. We have instruction book and sticker sheet in its own little bag, so that will help keep it in better shape. Here's bag one. And we have two unnumbered bags that have the dinosaurs, or the bulk of the big pieces of the dinosaur. I'm going to open up a pretty big instruction book. You see when it's thick like this, I mean it is truly like a book. And then a relatively small sticker sheet considering the size of the set. So let's open our book up and see where we begin. We're going to start with obviously bag number one. This is definitely the set for you if you like tan, dark tan, and brown colors. That is definitely the majority of the colors in the set. But honestly, when I build some sort of building or structure that looks more like stone or masonry of some sort, the tan colors, these guys right here, there's the regular tan and the dark tan. These are the best colors to use. So I am pleased to add this set to my collection for the parts, for sure. Alright, so we have our first minifig. And full disclosure, I haven't seen this movie. Not really big into the newer Jurassic World movies. I know Chris Pratt is one of the main characters, but other than that, I don't really follow the movies at all. I do like the dinos and all the parts that come with them. Okay. So this guy looks like a judge of some sort. He's got this gavel or mallet. Move him to the side. Alright, it appears we're going to build our first dinosaur. As I turned the instruction book page, it showed this guy started. So we start with the body. And it has these Technic pinholes all throughout the body. You can see this is for the neck. You've got the ones for the arms and legs. The head. Just need to attach the bottom jaw piece. Snaps on there. The legs already have the Technic pins molded into them, but that doesn't say you can make some sort of cyborg dinosaur, and you know, you can always attach a regular Technic pin in there and build out some sort of mech leg, mechanical leg. Same with the front arms. They have a pin already molded onto it, but get crazy with this. Make some sort of mechanized dinosaur by replacing those arms with something else. Alright, so that's our first dino. It's one of the raptors. And this is the Indoraptor. It's the black, large version of the raptor. Alright, So, first thing we're going to do is attach this large tail on there. That goes there. Turn our page. So this guy has the pin already molded on the head, similar to the way the arms and legs are. Just got to put the bottom jaw on. That goes there. Pretty good range of motion, and with the jaw opening and closing, gives you some good posability. We're gonna do our 2 legs, 2 arms, and front arms. Have another little pinhole that we can put the hand or claw pieces in. They are kind of a stiff rubbery material, and it looks like they're designed to be able to hold a minifigure. Yep, minifigure fits right in there, so the raptor can pick up a figure and do whatever the raptors do with their food. Alright, so that's that one. Very cool stuff. We'll move those to the side and let's begin the build of our Lockwood Tavern. It's kind of has this tavern feel to it, and or maybe a resort or a lodge. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but let's just go with it. Let's pretend like we have. When I build vehicles and airplanes, I like to hold them in my hand, but when I do the structures like this, it's definitely easier to build it while it's resting on the table. And I think you'll be able to follow along a lot better too when it's on the table. Right now it's kind of just a mirrored version that we're building. So we're doing the same thing for each side. This is a brick with this bar on the side. It's not that uncommon of a part, but we typically see it in creator sets or sets like this where it's some sort of building. It's molded on the side of that brick. It allows you to connect something to a brick versus a standard plate that has something like that molded on there. Okay, everything is identical so far. So here we're going to do these brown headlight bricks with a round tile on each one. Do 4 of them. So you can see that's the headlight brick. Just put that one round tile there. And these are all going to go on each side of these openings. rails with Technic pins sticking up. Now we're going to take 4 of these corner bricks, stack them up, and 4 more. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Next we'll close off that little wall portion there. Those guys, 2, 3, 4 of these tall 1x. So when you use these big pre-molded pieces, it definitely makes this guy build up pretty quick. Alright, so we're going to do 2 more stacks of bricks. These are going to be the gray 1x1 rounds. 2, 4, 6. That will go there. Do another stack of 6. Goes there. Stacks of 5 of the 2x2 tans. Okay, so with all that on, these bricks will help interlock everything. Technic bricks and 2 of these. Okay, so we've got an arch brick, arched brick. We have 2 more of the bricks with that little bar on it. Then we have 4 of these bricks that have a little architectural decorative swoop thing. These will go on top of each one of those tall pieces, just like that. Okay, so we got the brick with the little bar on it. These are going to go on top of each one of these arches. Two long bricks there, and then on the front, on top of those little decorative pieces, we're going to put these arches. Like that. Turn this around. Looks like we're going to make a door. Okay, this will simply clip onto those bars that were sticking out. it makes half of the door. We're gonna make the other one right now. It's basically a mirrored version of what we just made. Go there. So there's our opening and closing doors that actually work. We're going to make a little decorative plant piece. One, we're gonna make another one. It's identical. It's basically a little goblet cup that we're gonna put a leaf in. We put the stem, and then the three little light blue flowers. It goes on top of that little white jumper tile looking piece. Alright, next up we have some Technic pieces. This little bar piece goes there. One more right here. Next we're going to take this plate and put the plates that have the Technic pin on the underside. Put those on top of that. And these dark tan plates will go on top. It's a little wobbly, that little Technic construction is a little wobbly until you get this guy on. But once it's on there, it's nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Just make sure that I have everything squeezed down real good. Looks good. Alright, so next we're going to make two windows. So we have these black window frames. We're going to slide these clear glass pieces into each one. Oops, I caught that one. Just trying to go on the floor. Alright, so once we have all those glass pieces in, we're going to stack these on this plate. Cap it off like that. So that's our first window. There's our second window. And these are simply just going to slide right in there and attach to those dark gray jumper tiles. Just like that. So they're meant to just be held on very lightly. I'm guessing for a play feature you can pop them out when the raptors are rampaging through the building. It makes it look like they're destroying the building. Alright, so that's going to do it for our first bag of parts. Let's go ahead and jump into bag number 2 right now. Okay, we have everything out for our second bag, ready to go. Let's start with our minifigs. We do have this little micro raptor, or baby raptor. No assembly required on that. But there's going to be some assembly on the other couple figs. So that's Minifig 2 for the set. Don't know her name, she's part of the characters in the movie, and then this looks like just a generic Dino Park worker. He's got pretty common, or not common, but looks like a uniform style outfit on. And he's going to be holding a tranquilizer gun. It's got that little dart on the top. So that is our second fig for this bag, third for the set, and that's all the figs for this bag. So let's continue on with our build here. Let's see, we're just gonna, looks like continue to build right on top. Once again, a bunch of tan color. The bottom floor, everything was symmetrical. We built the exact same thing on both sides. This is the first time it's variated from that. We have this masonry brick over here, and then just a regular 1x2 brick over there. So looks like we're going to start to add a little bit of variation to the building. So we're doing another masonry brick there. Regular bricks. Okay. We've got our tall bricks. Do another stack of these gray 1x1 rounds. 5 there. Do another 5 on the other side. Okay. So we have this large wall panel. We're going to use our first sticker. Huge sticker that's going to go basically right in the middle of this panel, the best you can get it in there. And I must say that was pretty good. Kind of centered that pretty well in there. So that'll go there. Got 1, 2 of these tall bricks. The other large panel, put our next sticker in there. Once again, try to figure out where the center is. And best you can, just drop it in there. Okay, once again, not too bad. I must say so myself. That's quickly building up. Let's do a little sub-assembly. Have some bricks with studs on the side. We're going to use these headlight bricks. Put a tile on the top, not on the actual headlight portion. Then those will both attach like that. On top of that, we've got 2 more of these bricks. Studs on the side. Okay. This guy will just slide right in the middle there. Very good. So starting over here, we're going to do corner brick. Palisades. That palisade brick holds this tower in place so it doesn't want to fall over. Repeat those for the side. We have the masonry brick. On this side we just had the 1x2 tan. Alright, so back over here, we're going to do another corner brick, masonry brick, and 1x1 round. Skipped one step. I turned the page a little early. Right, so here we're going to do this little decorative sloped piece, basically on each side of the that little panel. Obviously repeat on the other side. The 1x4 brick in between. Turn the page and put these guys on. And on this piece, we're going to go ahead and put some quarter round tiles. So that ties in everything, covers those studs up. It's okay. They should use a tan headlight brick. You can see the white when you look in this way. You can see it right there. Okay, so looking at the next step, arches, inverted slopes, and masonry brick. Here. Move this to the side, have a little sub-assembly. So we're going to make some interior details now. First one being a little table. Around. That guy right there. Time for the next interior detail. Little machine has some sort of gems attached to these clips. table. And looks like we're gonna make another table. Keyboard printed tile, pretty common little tile, but you can see it looks like a computer keyboard. Let's see, we're gonna do 2 clips, and then we have this window panel which clips perfectly on to those 2 clips. Put our next sticker on there. It's actually going to go on this window panel, which I'm going to take off. I find it easier to put the stickers on the pieces if they're not attached to the model. So that creates our little display screen, and then we can just clip it right back on there. So I don't know why they have in the instructions assembling it first and then put a sticker on, because I just don't think that's the right way, the right process to do it. Okay, our next interior detail is going to be, looks like a microscope of some sort. So this is definitely starting to look like a lab. Is our little microscope. Different little build. We've seen a lot of different microscope builds throughout the years. It's a little different. It may not be the best, but you kind of get what it is. Alright, so with all of that in there, we're going to add some plates. Another table. Table designs are all the same, the 2x4 brick, and then the little tap pieces. Two more clips. Just have a regular bar attached to those clips. They give us an extra of that. I'm gonna have to pick it up off the floor. Alright, so this is interesting. So we've got the clear 1x round brick. I'm gonna slide one of these dark tan claw pieces. It's just one of those standard little claws. Slides on that bar. Take another one of these pieces. So it looks like they did give us an extra one. That's the little piece that I dropped. Slide this on the other side. I slid it on a little too far on one side. There we go. So it doesn't completely close in, but it kind of looks like it's encapsulated in there. And then it shows the last step, kind of folding it down on top of that red piece. Try not to break it. It feels a little flimsy, but looks like it's alright. Now we have our crate, and we're going to put one of these eggs in there. It goes there. Alright. Two rails, we're going to put two little door frames. Next we have some brackets, some grill tiles. Okay, let's see there. Next is 1x3 brick. And this long brick across there. Alright, last thing. So just like the first floor, it's kind of flimsy until we get this on. Once you put these plates on, definitely holds everything in place. Feels like it's not going to go anywhere. Awesome. So that looks really cool, but we're just getting started. Completed 2 bags. We're going to stop this portion of the video here. We'll have part 2 in the next video, so make sure you check out all the videos I have down below. If you want to see more videos just like this, there's links down there, all kinds of fun LEGO videos just like this one for you to check out. Don't forget to put a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I hope to see you in the next video.